Hello, I'm Mike of Enough Dice. We are at Minecraft, Ocean Temple, walls. Woo. I have discovered that I have mucked up one of the corners, which is this one. Everywhere else it's a nice, line going up to the sky, well, up to the surface. And I went wrong here. Largely, I suspect it's because I was having to carve my way through bits of landscape. I've gotten rid of most of the mistakes already, but I've actually had to do another round. That's wrong. That wrong. That was wrong. Luckily, my shovel is silk touch, so I can get my glass back. But this was way off, like ridiculously way off. I'm beginning to think I might not bother, because I'm going to have to carve my way. I think, trying to work out what the best way to fix this is. And I think there might be to actually just bring these two walls together and then go up from there, because I'm trying to carve my way through the landscape is where I got this problem wrong. So places here, there was originally like a block here and a block here, and so I actually placed the glass block there, which is in fact the wrong place to put it, because you imagine, that goes on that, then up one, then up. So I was going up two, and I did the same like further on up here. So I just got all that completely wrong. So I'm making a mess of the landscape at the minute. That's not helpful. I mean, I may come back and carve back all the landscape, or I might not. I kind of like the idea of leaving it. Right now we're in the stage where I want to put those. Right, so that all does match up. So hurrah! Well, actually, so I've used up. I managed to do this course. So I've now got that course done. I've almost run out of time, so I probably don't have enough time to. I'll give it a go anyway. So I should be able to continue this upwards correctly and get the new position of this corner and just get all this right. But yeah, I discovered that I had that completely wrong, which is slightly annoying, but there you go. These things happen. It's how we react to these things. Largely in my case by screaming and crying and that kind of thing. Yes, up we go. God, how far away is the surface? Quite away. Making me think, how much glass am I going to have to use? And the answer is lots. Lots and lots and lots. I'm already on my second thing worth of glass. I've gone back to my hole in the desert and dug it for yet more sand and put it through my smelter array. Ooh, I've got just enough dirt on me. That's good. I like that. Now to get rid of it. So yeah, I've already been through. Oh dear, that's. So I've got a respiration helmet, which helps a bit with being able to see. And I thought it would help me a bit better than it currently is. I kind of don't want to waste an entire set of potions on digging this dirt out, but I think I might have to, given that it's almost impossible to see what's going on. I'm also about to run out of oxygen, so I should do something about that. Right, let's get. One of the nice things about my current armor set is I've got depth strider as well as respiration, so I can move quite quickly through the water. Down there you can see the light into that cavern area that I found, which I'm going to have to go have a look at. One of the things I'm going to want to do, especially with a nice big cavern like that, that's going to open up a lot of resources. We need to get lots of, well, need is perhaps a strong word. But given that we now have a lot of villages, coal is a useful trade item. And so I'm going to want to stop using coal to heat things with. And I want to go get lots of coal so I can do lots of trading. So an area like that would be, you know, a nice big open cavern like is under there would be a neat thing. Also, there's actually just coal just lying around that I can see, which is neat. Right, where were we? We were over here is where we were. Did I put that dirt away? I did not. I only put the cobble and the gravel away, which is fine. And I did manage to get all of the dirt. That's not, oh, I didn't. There's one down there. Right, there we go. So now I've got this back up and running and the correct way round, and I've gone up another 2 things. And in fact, I'm now over the landscape. I'm not going to have any of that thing where I'm having to go on one side of some landscape and then out the other and hope I don't mess it up. It's all landscape now. It's all above the landscape, so we're just going to do some more. I've discovered that I seem to be able to do 2 things at once, slightly, or about as quickly as, maybe not actually. Right. Glass looks really weird when you're breaking it down. You can kind of see through it and you're not getting the same visual effect. Oh, what is going on? I cannot... Oh, I've got my armor on, so I had depth stride on. That's why I was going much quicker and wasn't able to hit things. So I can kind of do in about the same length of time that it takes me to do a single one. I can do 2 because except I'm not able to go straight anymore. I'm completely lost ability to control myself. Maybe I can't do this and talk at the same time. But yeah, so I can do 2 rows more or less at once, and I'm not that much slower, I don't think. So I think I'm saving time. Possibly not, because of the amount of times I do that and have to go back and rescue a piece of glass. So maybe I'm fooling myself. Maybe I'm completely incorrect about whether or not this is a good idea. I seem to be able to very reasonably smoothly do this, and then now I've lost the ability, and I don't know whether it's because I'm trying to talk at the same time or whether I was just crazy. Oh yeah, so much more glass to do. So I'm probably going to have to dig up a few more deserts worth of glass. Just getting like a full inventory full of sand and then, you know, rushing back. Using up experience points and iron on the shovels to do so. And I'm hoping it's going to be worth it in the end. I'm of the opinion that it's going to look cool when it's done, and it's going to be an interesting place for people to come visit. But I guess we're going to have to see. It'd be kind of annoying if I finish it all up and it just looks stupid, but you have to come up with these grand mega projects sometimes in Minecraft. You have to come up with daft things to do with all the resources. Ah man, and obviously, yeah, for obvious reasons, I'm using more and more glass as I go further and further up the pyramid. You're adding 4 to, I think I'm pretty sure that's right. You're just adding 4 each time. So this row is going to be, when I go all the way around, that's going to be 4 more than the one below, and this one's going to be 8 more than that one. And that all adds up very quickly. So if you were using, when I was using, there's a point where I got a stack per side, and very soon it's going to be, 2 stacks per side, and so on. Whoop, run out. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to find something else to do. I really wasn't going to do another glass block laying episode, but having to rearrange that corner, I think was kind of interesting enough. That looks really weird. That I felt me to. Now I'm kind of, what else am I going to do? I'm going to do another row. Look at these guys. It's so annoying. If they were just relatively normal monsters, it wouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't have to bother with all these potions and that. It's purely because otherwise they'll knock me off things, and if enough of them, especially when you're out in the open, you can get lots and lots of them attacking you and then just wreck you. Relatively easy to deal with, but still aggravating. Can I get a whole layer, or in this case 2 layers done on one? About halfway. Well, no, I'm not halfway through at all. Nearly. So I've got halfway through, as in I've got these 2 done. I've got 2 sides done, and I've used more than 3/4 of my potions. So I'm not that confident I'm going to get all the way around. In fact, I may not even have enough glass on me to go all the way around. Yeah, maybe. Not sure. I may have to immediately drop everything and go for a sand digging session. I mean, and I'm beginning to be limited by the amount of stuff I can hold in my inventory at any one time. Oh, God damn it. Certainly the amount of glass I can pick up, the amount of glass I can make at any one time, it's purely limited by how much sand I can hold in my inventory. I try and get rid of most of the stuff I don't need that second, but obviously you think, obviously I need picks and shovels and everything. I need all my tools, and I need my bow, I need my sword. I need the bed because I'll be, I need the bed because obviously that's what I'm going to be, it's going to take more than, a day, so I'm going to have to sleep out there. And, you need bits and pieces for the horse, so you need an inventory slot for the leash for the horse. Even if you leave the hitching post behind, you still need the inventory slot for the leash. Yeah, and that kind of that one inventory slot. Well, that's we're running out. Okay, let's try it with. Let's see how annoying it is. Can I finish this without getting murderated? Ooh, that's dark. Ooh. I keep being surprised by how dark it is down here. No, I think is the answer to that question. I don't think I'm going to. So let's run away. Well, that was aggravating. But I mean, I'm almost out of glass anyway, and I had a whole other, course to do, well, a whole other side to do, as well as the side that I failed to do. So there's not really a huge amount of point continuing with that. So I'm going to head off. I'm going to take that sword back and put that in my Here's a question. I might, because I could, if I could make that sword into an even more looting sword, then that might be a neat thing. I can't remember how high your looting can go, but The annoying thing that I'd be adding that I would not want to add is knockback. Knockback can actually be slightly it's really good when you're fighting creepers. I like knockback when I'm fighting creepers, and I should have left that glass behind. I should have left that glass behind. So I'm going to leave that glass behind. Knockback is great when fighting creepers. It can be really annoying when fighting other things. Another thing I need to do is I need to fix that. There's that gap in the fence there. Health and safety nightmare. Someone's going to go over that and fall into lava, and then there's going to be a lawsuit. And someone's going to say, well, why didn't you have a railing there? And we're going to say, well, we couldn't be bothered. And then the unions will get involved. It'll be a big thing. So I really need to finish that off. Which just basically probably just nipping down here and grabbing some nether brick. But I just never get around to doing it. Especially down here. I've got my nether brick mines down there. In fact, I don't think there's a mine. Oh well, no, let's not. Oh, getting distracted again. I am too easily distracted. It's terrible. So we're going to zip on over to my place. We're going to dump some stuff. And I'm going to look at whether or not I want to merge that sword. But I'm going to have to do another sand gathering episode. Another thing I want to do is add stairs to all of this. Not so much for coming down. Coming down is fine. But I keep coming up it. I think to add stairs down all of this lot. Possibly up that way, but I don't want to go up that way as much as I used to, because that leads me quite away from the nether hut. Home sweet home. Right, we'll chuck that gold thing here. You may want to go go fill up the water. Somewhere along the way, I have lost 3. Oh, actually, I know why. I've got some splash potions of healing to do stuff to the skellies down here. That's why that's going on. That anvil is about to die. Ooh, I don't have enough experience points to do that. That would be 26 experience points. Looting 3, smite 4. I would love to get rid of that smite and go to sharpeners, but what would that do? Ooh, I just do it that way. It costs me less as well. Yeah, go down from. I lose to smite 4, but smite is only worth against. It's only worth it against undead. Take him to losing 3. Gives me. I'm going to. Right, we're doing that. We are doing that. I've now got 0 experience points. Woo! Haven't heard that in a while. Alright, so while I'm down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brew up another batch of potions, but then I'm going to go and grab myself some sand. So I may or may not show you me getting sand. I don't know how terribly interesting that's going to be. Thanks very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this videos. Come visit me at dice.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, and the links below in the description on YouTube. And until next time, dig for victory.